Good day, everyone. This is Mr. Chris coming at you from beautiful Treasure Coast of Florida, aka Sebastian, on Golden Sands Beach. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous venue. One I think fits well with the intent of this series, which is called Breathe Your Way Back. And I'll offer you some invitations over the next 20 days to simply do that. Breathe your way back from, could be a lot of places and ways of feeling, from anxiety to fatigue to worry perhaps. This is all meant to just come back to something that is always with us, always will be, until we check out of this beautiful place called life. It is your breath. So just very simple ways to softly focus on and appreciate breath. And just, I'm offering you a challenge. See how you feel between the start of these little exercises and how you will finish in terms of maybe your thought process or your overall state of being settled. Just a few minutes. Now, each of these series will dedicate itself to a particular action and motion, but always centered on the breath. You'll see what I mean with this first of our installments. This is just called Stand and Sit. Imagining yourself speaking before a podium or before an audience, if you will. It's the general hand motions of inviting people to stand and also inviting people to sit. Now I'm going to put the sand, or actually set the camera down in the sand and step back. Now, you'll get the feeling of how I do these with usually when I'm raising my hands or setting up a motion, I'm going to be breathing in. When I follow through the motion, I will be breathing out. Now, I will make it a point to actually be audible when I breathe with a sound through usually my mouth. You can prefer the nose if that is what suits you better. Maybe experiment between the both of them, but just get more comfortable with and being more patient with settling with your breath. All right, so let's stand and sit. Very first move, breathing your way back, setting ourselves down and stepping back. Being relaxed and loose, you may begin wherever you are, following the motions of just allowing your body to settle. With me, it's just slightly working my hips back and forth. Now being in tune with my breath, I'm going to start usually with a nice guttural place, beginning to breathe in. Watch my hands. The cue is to breathe in. As long as your hands are lifting, telling people to stand, you're actually breathing in. You're inhaling. Now, don't go overboard. Don't go overextended on this. So let's just try this. Breathing in. Time your hands with the breath that you're taking in, so that when you're finishing the inhale, you're going to be stopping here and then releasing on the exhale downward. Now, the more we do these after I explain and demonstrate, we can forget the talking and just do the breathing and the motions. All right, so let's begin again as if from the top. Settling, relaxed, into our first breath. Please stand up. Please sit down. Now really take your time on the release, on the exhale. You can actually be audible about it and just say out loud, as your hands are coming down. I like to release through an audible. It's almost like the release of air from a towel. Let's try it again. When you're ready, have a good breath in. Please stand up, people. And release. Please sit down, everyone. Try it again. One more time, breathing in. And release. Now just after those few breaths, as I come in and say hello again, just those few breaths, I can feel a difference with my state of being settled. Taking the time, making the time, and then doing the time with your breath for these few moments. All right, so move number one, day number one was standing and sitting to the audience. So this is Mr. Chris saying welcome, and we look forward to seeing you again on day two.